At first glance, Animal Crossing presents itself as a tranquil escape from the real-world pressure, offering players a world defined by friendliness, routine, and charm. However, beneath its cozy aesthetic lies a civic structure that raises troubling political questions. Game society operates without democracy, transparency, or shared governance, instead centering power in the hands of a single figure. By disguising authority through warmth and politeness, Animal Crossing creates a system that feels harmless while quietly normalizing unequal power and limited civic agency. Central to the structure is Tom Nook, who functions simultaneously as landlord, banker, developer, and government. Players arrive on the island already indebted with no opportunity to consent to or negotiate the terms of their participation. Although the loans are interest-free, they establish a hierarchy in which progress is controlled by one authoritarian figure, who sets the rules and benefits from players' labor. This concentration of power paired with a lack of accountability mirrors real-world systems in which corruption is not enforced through violence, but through dependency and normalized obligation. The game's public infrastructure further reveals its flawed civic logic. Bridges, inclines, and community buildings are framed as collective goods, yet their funding relies almost entirely on the player's individual labor and donations. There is no taxation system, no public budget, and no collective decision-making process. Villagers may voice opinions, but they have no meaningful influence over actual outcomes. This creates the illusion of community participation while placing the burden of civic responsibility on a single resident, undermining the idea of a shared society. Perhaps most concerning is the absence of formal politics altogether. There are no elections, there are no laws, there are no mechanisms for challenging authority. Conflict is avoided not through justice or representation, but through enforced niceness and social pressure. By removing visible coercion, the game makes its power structure feel natural and benign. Corruption in Animal Crossing does not appear as exploitation or cruelty, but as a system where control is masked by comfort and consent is assumed rather than earned. Ultimately, Animal Crossing's civic structure is surprising not because it's overtly oppressive, but because it's quietly so. The game invites players to accept a world where power is centralized, labor is individualized, and political participation is unnecessary, as long as the environment feels pleasant. In doing so, it offers an unexpected commentary on how easily unequal and corrupt systems can be accepted when they are presented as kind or familiar or cute. Something that a lot of Animal Crossing players probably never thought about.